Hey guys, Tomboy61, and today we have a crazy game in the Tirpitz. I figured, she recently got her little accuracy buff, got her torpedo tubes reinforced. Let's go ahead, bring her out, test out this new buff, and this is the game we got out of it. One that is a ton of fun. I'll go ahead and throw up my commander build right now. Celiax with Von Hipper and Scharnhorst as the inspirations, and then you can go ahead and see the skills. Tirpitz, I'll be honest, at first, she wasn't my favorite of the ships. I think I preferred, I still do kind of prefer Bismarck over Tirpitz, but she is still a fun ship. Anyways, we're off over on this right spawn, and usually that means we're on the side that is going to get overloaded, but we can usually do some pretty damage if we can hold off their side. We will end up doing pretty well for our team. But we're in the Tirpitz, and that means we are going to attempt to push in just a little bit more, play a little advanced. Z23 pops up. We're going to go ahead and fire off our first salvo. Shots look good. Grouping looking excellent, and we are just that little bit high, only getting one shell of path through. But we do see we have some sort of ships over off on the other side. Our torpedo boat has laid down torps. They are looking good. So we're going to continue to push full ahead. They've launched pretty much all of the salvos of torps that they can, but he is definitely still spotted, and it is not looking good for him. We're going to try to push in, pull off some steam, and then we see that the enemy Yamato is there as our destroyer goes. And now we are in a bit of a little bit of a crisis mode. Thankfully, Kagero's torps take out Z23 right there, which gives us a little breathing room. But now we need to use that island as cover. Yamato will absolutely blow through our armor. The longer range we stay from it, the more potential damage it has, because of course Tirpitz, like Bismarck, has that turtleback armor. Turtleback armor, great for up close for preventing citadels, terrible afar from preventing citadels. And that means we want to use this island as cover, push as close in that we can to this Massachusetts and Yamato, because if we can go ahead and push in, we can use our torps, and those will be absolutely devastating for them. But we still kind of want to be aware of what's going on. We're going to keep using this cover, turn in. We can see our secondaries start going off, and then we see our secondaries go off on the other direction, and we see a lightning. At that point, it is full on over to port, because if he is perpendicular like that, he has definitely just launched torps at us, and we want to avoid them. We saw where he disappears. Take the blind fire right there. We see his single fire torps come in. We do get one hit in with the blind fire ships, and lightning thankfully pops up. It looks like our Atago is with us on this push. Atago not really known for the aggressive plays, but I'm really enjoying the support that this player is giving me right here. Lightning is definitely taking a beating. He goes down relatively quickly, and we're going to use the Atago as a bit of a turning aid. We do see Richelieu coming in, but more importantly, we have that Yamato and that Massachusetts on the other side of this island, and we need to start turning in, because right now we are somewhat broadside, and we see right there Yamato absolutely punishes us for that right there. But now it is time to full speed charge ahead. We do need to be a little bit cautious, just because we don't know what that Massachusetts is planning. Part of me says, oh, he's probably going to try to come around behind us, take us from behind, kind of get us in a sandwich. But then he pops up right here. He's actually turned around, and he's come flat broadside along this way. We see our torpedoes, not the best forward firing angles, so we can't exactly open up yet to go to get him. But he fires that full salvo, and thankfully it all falls onto our side, and we are angled enough. We try to turn just enough to get those the port side torpedoes active, and he is turning in, which means we are sadly not going to be able to hit him with those torps. But more importantly, we are making progress on both Yamato and the Massachusetts now, because we have them on the run. For Massachusetts, that means he's only going to have one barrel focusing on us, while we have two barrels. We see Yamato's giving just enough broadside where we think we can go ahead and punch through that cheek armor. Look at that beautiful spread right there. We get two penetrations right in that cheek, where if we were a little bit closer and he was at the right angle, we could potentially find his citadel. But sadly, that's all we get. Massachusetts takes a couple of Atago torps. we're going to go ahead, fire off our torpedoes, and we notice we're starting to get hits from behind. Richelieu has pushed all the way through. We're going to try to get our guns on target, but more importantly, focus on the Massachusetts. Try to protect our Otago as he's going after him. We get 3 torpedo hits and a couple of gun hits right there, finishing off the Massachusetts. We're going to go ahead and just see as our secondaries are firing in both directions at the Richelieu to our rear and the Yamato out front, and just waiting on the forward guns to reload, see what we can do here. Try to hit up into that superstructure, and luckily for us, we go ahead and actually knock out his main gun. And at this point, while those guns reload, we're going to flip over to our rear. See that Richelieu is right behind us. We're going to go ahead and take a shot at Richelieu. Maybe we get lucky enough to knock out his guns. We take another big hit. Our repair party is good again, so we're going to go ahead and pop our repair party once again. And right now, all we're doing is trying to hunt down this Yamato. Sadly, our Otago is now down. So it is us versus this Yamato and Richelieu. And we are very much cut off. Yamato starts to make his turn, like he's going to try to get all 3 guns, finish us off. Of course, he does have really big guns that can easily punch through us. So if he can get all 3 guns on target, he's going to be able to absolutely annihilate us. But by doing that, he is going to expose his broadside, and he is going to be very much slowing down. So we are hoping that some of these torps look good, and they do. He unfortunately dodges 3, takes 1, and right as this last gun is about to get on target on us, we're able to swing all of our guns to him, and down goes Yamato, and now it is us versus Richelieu. Richelieu firing off the some AP at us. We're going to go ahead and take the risk, make the turn, see if we can go ahead and get these torpedoes on target, because there isn't much hope for us being able to take out this Richelieu at this time, just because we are on such low health. But we are going to kind of try to swing on in. And as we are flat broadside to him, he goes ahead and fires his shells. And Merry Christmas to us. I don't know if he's trying just to knock out our torp launcher, so he's using HE, but he doesn't choose to use AP, which means we are able to safely make this turn. At this point, I think our superstructure it might be damage saturated just because of, I feel like more of those shells hit and should have done damage, but they haven't. Also, just off to the side, we have 175 secondary hits in queue ready to go up top, but at this point we are now charging ahead. He sets 2 fires on us. We're waiting on our damage control party just to go ahead and turn those off, because those will kill us, right? Those absolutely will. We're going to turn in, try to get those torpedoes on target, hold it, and let go. And there we go. 1, 2, 3 torpedoes on target. He's left with just a little. We swing out, get our rear guns on target, and down goes the Richelieu. Sadly, he does set a fire, which will be a permanent one. We will not be able to get in range of our friendly destroyer. So that will be the end of our Tirpitz game. 179,000 damage, a high caliber, and an arsonist. All in all, a good day's work in the Tirpitz. Guys, if you like this video, please go ahead and hit that like button. Maybe send this video to a friend who also plays World of Warship Legends. But yeah, guys, if you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I hope you have a great rest of your day. See ya.